started working in IT in the mid-90s and stumbled onto an extreme programming project in the year 2000. And I was like, yeah, this has all the answers that should solve the kinds of problems that I kept seeing in the earlier years of my experience. And so I made it my mission to just be a part of XP project, and then about a year later the term Agile was coined and wrapped around many of the different methodologies from XP, Scrum, Crystal Clear, and many other methodologies that were around at the time. By the mid-2000s, I was one of the few people in the UK that actually had real hands-on experience, that I could say, yeah, I have experience of 5 years in working in Agile teams and on Agile projects. And so that resulted in me sort of getting hired in to sort of help kickstart some of the XP practices within new teams. And then I happened upon a project where an adjacent project happened to have someone called Rachel Davies working there. And she wrote the Agile Coaching book. She was on one of the first XP projects in the UK in 1999, the Connextra team, which came up with the story format as a I Want So That. She also came up with things like using constructors for dependency injection. But she was very much in the sort of area of coaching, and I learned a lot about coaching from her. Up until that point, I think maybe I was not so much coaching, more mentoring, and maybe some leadership. And I really learned about coaching, and I was inspired by what I could do by coaching teams. And then I ended up being one of the few people with coaching experience, and having worked alongside someone of that caliber was obviously held me in good stead. And I spent a lot of my time since then either working as a practitioner on a team, or as a coach. But I usually have quite intense periods of at least 3 to 6 months where someone says, we've got to deliver this project. Can you just join our team and work with us because you've been coaching us, but we actually need you as a practitioner. So then I actually get to go in and feel the pain. Not just, on this project I worked on 10 years ago, on this project I was on recently, here were the time pressures we encountered, and here's how we still maintained our disciplines and still maintained quality. I can actually talk to that in a real context and a real sense. So that's a key part of my sort of ethos to remain as much a practitioner as a coach.